Record of 6 wins and 8 losses, 3-3 at home and 3-5 on the road. Chris Whitney will get his second straight start with Larry Hughes in the backcourt. Larry has averaged better than 18.5 points and almost 6.5 rebounds in the last 5 games. And starting in the front court for Washington once again will be Christian Laettner at the small forward with Brendan Haywood at center and Kwame Brown at the power forward. In the last 2 games, Kwame has averaged 13.5 points per game. In his first season as head coach of the Wizards, Eddie Jordan with a record of 6-8 and 39-72 overall. He's assisted by Mike O'Koren, Phil Hubbard, Tom Young, and the Wizards trainer is Steve Stricker. The Los Angeles Lakers are 11-3 overall. They have not lost at home. They're 7-0. They're 4-3 on the road. Gary Payton in his 14th year from Oregon State, averaging 14.7 points a game, is the newly acquired. With Kobe Bryant, last year in 2 games against the Wizards, averaged 41 points, hit 9 of 13 threes. All 9 of those threes in that win over the Wizards when he scored 55. And in the front court, it's Devin George with Horace Grant in his 17th year from Clemson. And Karl Malone, who is currently averaging 15.2 points a game and 10.5 rebounds and has 8 double-doubles on the season. The head coach in his 5th year in L.A., 14th overall as a head coach, is Phil Jackson. He has been the head coach of 9 of the last 13 NBA champions, 6 in Chicago and 3 in Los Angeles. For 1, and he gets the first points of this game. Lakers 11-3. Nice play inside by Devin George.
Good job by Brennan making him make a difficult shot, but Devin George averaging just under 10 points a game.
Wizards come off a great win last night, beating Portland. And off the glass for 2 is Chris Whitney.
Chris hit his first 3 shots in that game last night in Portland. It really gave his team a lift.
Near travel and a near steal. Now Payton will take the jumper and knock it down. Gary Payton, in his 14th year from Oregon State, averaging 14.7 points a game and 6.6 assists, which has him at 8th in the NBA. Lakers without Shaquille O'Neal, had a strained calf muscle. This is his 2nd consecutive game missed. Larry Hughes is on fire, and so are the Wizards. They're 3 for 3. Unbelievable pass, but they threw it away. And Nick Bavetta is going to get some help from Michael Smith and say it went off of a Wizard.
Well, heads-up play in transition by Larry Hughes. He didn't leave Karl Malone alone. He saw Karl kind of sneaking down the sideline. And Kobe tried to hit him with that pass.
Wizards up 6-4. Kwame with a big rebound off the Kobe miss. Despite not having Shaquille O'Neal in their last game, the Lakers beat Memphis here 121-89. They killed them.
Well, the travel there. Brendan a little bit too excited about trying to take his man to the basket, but that was their best shooting effort of the night. Of the year, I should say. They shot 59%. And as you mentioned, had a slew of players in double figures that did a good job of moving it around. 32 assists. So that's how efficient this offense can run.
Payton guarded by Whitney. Lost the handle for a moment. Now to Horace Grant. And Horace's jumper is no good. Kwame's there for his 2nd rebound. Gilbert Arenas remains on the injured list. Hughes with a long jumper. That's the first miss. Haywood is there. Brendan lost it out of bounds. They'll give it to Washington.
One of the other things we saw on the board in the Wizards locker room is be physical. You know, with Karl Malone out there, Horace Grant, veteran players, Kobe and Payton, all physical players. You've got to be prepared to have a physical game.
You might as well be physical without Shaq on the floor because maybe you'll catch a break. Larry Hughes, it's hard to tell if he got hit in the face. And he's telling Michael Smith exactly that. A foul is called on Karl Malone. I like Larry's demeanor. Even in the game where he was ejected, he calmly went up to official Bill Spooner that night.
Yep.
And asked him why that he didn't throw the ball at the official, and he seems to be very calm so far.
Yeah, we talked to him a little bit after that. He said there was no need in saying anything more because the damage had already been done. Tough shot.
Laettner off the glass. He was looking for a foul. Open for the jumper, good. Three-pointer for Kobe Bryant, his 8th on the season. He's now 8 of 26 from three-point range, and a timeout taken by Eddie Jordan.
And all 5 of their starters shoot 46% or better. And so that they're getting, as we talked about, the fact that 4 of them average in double figures. So, yeah, they're working their offense really well. And to get a win here, it's going to take a terrific defensive effort.
They have 5 guys on the team that average in double figures overall. In fact, Devin George is at 9.9 points a game, so 1/10 of a point more. They'd have 6 guys averaging in double figures. Haywood challenged. And now for Larry Hughes, wide open baseline, too strong. Tip up. Haywood trying to keep it alive, and he can't. Lakers by 1. Here's Payton for 3. Payton knocks down his 8th three-pointer of the season. And the Lakers have their largest lead of 4. Wizards are going to need hot, streaky shooting tonight without Gilbert Arenas on the floor. Kwame nearly had it taken away. Now finds Whitney. Whitney, the running jumper, a little bit short. Devin George. Lakers now 5 of 7 from the field.
That defensive transition, the last 2 possessions, we've seen Gary Payton pushing the ball up quickly before Washington can get their defense set and challenge shots.
Wizards hit their first 3 shots of the game. Turnover Washington. 2 on 1. Oh, did he try? Hard to tell.
He's got a smile on his face, Devin George. Kobe smiling a little bit too. Very selective, though. I like that.
Kobe, nice move inside. A little hesitation step to the basket. Lakers by 7. Short jumper by Chris Whitney. And C. Witt has 4 points in the game.
Got quickly Gary pushing the ball up court.
Devin George thought about it, pulls it out. Payton uses a little elbow to get free. The Wizards have the rebound. LA by 5. Kwame lost it out of bounds, turned it over. Jarvis Hayes and Etan Thomas into the Washington lineup for Haywood and Brown.
One of the adjustments they have to make early on is they've got to do a better job in defensive transition. We've seen the Lakers push the ball up, and if they don't get layups, they're getting open shots because they have the numbers.
Quick spin by Kobe, and he draws a foul on Etan Thomas.
Another area that Kobe leads this team that's kind of fascinating to me, and that's free throw attempts. Coming into this game, had 117. He's only missed 16, so he's shooting a very good percentage, but he's getting to the free throw line on strong, powerful moves to the basket like that.
86% shooter from the line, which is 20th in the NBA. Makes the first. Hey fans, Monday, December 1st at 10 a.m. individual tickets to all Wizards January home games will go on sale. Come see Gilbert Arenas, Larry Hughes, and your favorite stars. Take on the likes of Allen Iverson, Stevie Francis, and Tracy McGrady. Get your tickets now. Call 203-8. Payton against Layton. Gary Payton spins it out. Devin George checks the clock with 3 seconds to shoot. Tries to draw a foul. Three-pointer if it goes, and Leitner's there. Defense. Wizards can get to within 5 or perhaps 4 with a 3. Hayes off the screen for Layton. 7 to shoot. Thomas inside. Nice move by Etan, and he lays it in, and it's a 5-point game.
And that's why we've been so excited about his play. He makes some solid moves in there and good decisions.
2:50 to go first quarter. Kobe, fadeaway beauty. Kobe Bryant averaging 22.5 points a game, 8th in the league, 4 rebounds, 3.8 assists, and 2.1 steals, which is 5th in the league. Leitner streaking to the glass and lays it in. Nice pass. 7 points, 2 rebounds for Christian Leitner. George for 3, shoots over Jarvis Hayes and nails it.
Smart man, Devin George. He said coming in this season, after they made the deal to sign Payton and Malone, said he went out and really practiced his open court shooting, his threes, knowing that most of the defense would tend to swing away from him, so he would get a lot of open looks. So he's prepared for it.
Hayes going baseline, short runner, beauty. Jarvis Hayes at 11.4 points a game, 4.5 rebounds. Devin George wide open, nails it. The Lakers are just blazing at 62.5% from the field. LA's made 10 of 16 field goals, all 4 of their free throws. Lead by 8, Larry Hughes. Knocked away and stolen by Kobe. Seasons with Utah. Looks like he'll finish out his career in Los Angeles, at least playing here this year. 6th all-time in rebounds, 2nd all-time in points, 1st all-time in free throws made.
And now watching him, it looks like this doesn't have to be his last year.
It certainly doesn't. You know, we were so used to seeing him all those years with John Stockton and perfecting that pick and roll. Such a beautiful thing to watch.
But it shows you, the intellect of some of these players in terms of the basketball court, being able to pick up other styles of play. And like I said, I'm really impressed with the way Malone and Payton have picked this offense up and picked up the style of their teammates. And boy, they're not missing a beat here.
Lakers with 4 straight field goals have their largest lead. Hughes, no call underneath.
He got fouled that time.
18 points. Eddie Jordan looks at Dick Bavetta and says, hey, how about it? Wizards get a steal. Hughes the other way. Lost it.
Medvedenko just running the floor as a trailer. Washington again not getting back well defensively and matching up quickly.
Kwame's fouled by Medvedenko. Wizards ball on the side.
Well, this is why you have to get back to the point of the ball. A couple players don't. The defense is split wide open. You're not matched up. Leads to an easy 2.
All those years of great passing with John Stockton and the perfect pass by Malone there. Blake lost it. To Jarvis Hayes for 3. That's short. Kobe the other way. Off a screen. Like he walked inside, got it back, and then got hammered by Kwame Brown. First personal on Kwame. Here's another look.
This is a play where it's like he's just intent on getting that shot off. Kobe is.
Last year he joined Elgin Baylor and Jerry West as the only Lakers to average 30 or more points in a season. Now you think back to Wilt Chamberlain, but he did not average 30 points.
Not with the Lakers.
Not with the Lakers.
He had a different role then, but he certainly.
Pass from the rookie Luke Walton.
I get the feel these guys starting to rub it in a little bit. A shovel pass to Kobe and then pointing.
The love for his boys coming back.
I would hope that I've helped him, and I would hope he understands how much he's helped me. You know, people don't want to write stuff like that.
Oh, we can write the good stuff. Look at that. No animosity there. Just love. Of course, the fans weren't quite as affectionate. All right, Larry Brown asked his wife and his kids to stay away, but no, they came anyway. Treated just fine. As for the game, first quarter, Iverson drives to the hole for the lay-in. Oh, no foul called. He's on the ground. Doesn't know what's going on there. Still in the first. This time a foul is called, but it's on him. That's a charge. Rage is growing. Then he goes Marshall home, a little bowling ball. That'll get you a tee. There you go. Second quarter. Iverson now going to hand some things out. Sam Dalembert with the bunny. One more time to Samuel Dalembert, huh? All right, he's got the back-to-back Samuel Dalembert. Can you believe it? Sam Iama's getting fed by AI. 8 for Sam Iverson, 6 assists in the first half. There he thought he had himself a 2, but no.
Chance of me missing that easy layup like that. I mean, when I went up, he just went around pulling me like this. That's why the ball was so short.
If I'm behind you, how can I see that?
Oh.
Rusty Joe can't see that. Can you see this? AI for 3 to close the gap to 2. Division leading Sixers trying to get back to 500 at 8-8. Iverson tough Jay over Tayshaun Prince, and Philly leads at 80-78. Less than 30 to go. 3-point Sixer lead. John Salmons hit one over Mehmet Okur. Iverson ecstatic. His team wins it 90-86. Iverson 30 points and double-digit emotions.
I was kind of nervous coming into the game. It seemed different, you know, knowing that. It seemed different, you know, knowing that I was getting ready to go to war without our usual leader. But after the game started going, I never thought about it again.
I don't know if ever I've been more moved in a game. You know, people that mean something to me, you know, really extended themselves. So from that standpoint, it doesn't get any better than that for me.
We have so much respect for him. He's done so much for us and for this city. You know, we didn't really care about coming out here and trying to show him up or embarrass him or anything like that. We just wanted to get the win.
You know, what those players did to me before the game is okay. It brings closure to a lot of stuff.
Here's the important stuff for LB. Drops to 1-5 in return games against teams he previously coached. Obviously, there's been some opportunities for the nomad of the coaching profession. The only team he beat, the Clippers, in 1993 when he returned to L.A. as the Pacers coach. And Larry Brown also last to beat the Sixers when he was the Pacers coach in April of '97.
Has not been back in since. We'll check to see his status. Here's Kobe Bryant. Got hit by Larry Hughes and no call, and now the ball is on the floor, and they'll give it back to Los Angeles.
2 seconds. Did they call a loose ball foul? Did it go out of bounds?
I'm not sure what happened. I know that Hughes fouled Bryant when he went up. There was no call there, and then Kobe managed to get the ball back.
Like
and then
Kobe fouled him back.
It's very possible. Take another look. Here we go. There's the foul. Larry just lost the handle. Bryant dribbled it out of bounds. Turnover, Los Angeles. It's their 9th of the game. Lakers 11-3, only losses to New Orleans, Memphis, and Detroit on the road. They come off a 121-89 win here Sunday against Memphis. Wizards come off a 1-point win last night over Portland. Kwame, nice move.
I was just looking at the stat. Both Kwame and Brendan scoreless in the first half. And, well, you're 2 big men. You've got to get some kind of offensive production.
Kobe double teamed on the baseline, finds Karl Malone. He goes inside, draws a foul, and scores. Bill, he was so excited by the Wizards winning that he jumped out of his seat and ripped his sport coat on the chair, which got caught up in the seat. And so when we got on the plane last night, he said, take a look at this. His beautiful blue sport coat had a hole right in the side of it where he leapt out of the chair in jubilation at the Wizards' victory.
It wasn't that coat that was sitting next to me on the plane.
No, that was Mitchell Butler's coat. We found out whose coat that was. Kwame, fade away, air ball.
Got to work on that shot.
Gary Payton, a little short. Brendan Haywood is there. Haywood with his 3rd rebound. He has 3 assists, has not scored tonight, hasn't taken a shot yet.
Again, you can see the aggressive play coming from the Lakers on defense. Even though they're up by 28, they're still playing very aggressive, strong defense.
Laettner inside, off the glass, and scores. Christian Laettner, his 12th year from Duke, ahead to a streaking George, who lays it in and scored a field goal. He's fouled by Laettner.
Just not into this game. This is a steal by Kobe, and they push it up. Devin gets the nice dunk, and then you just in transition. Devin running the
7:49. A shooting display the likes of this rich reporter has never seen. 42 points in the first half, including an NBA career tying 8 3-pointers in the half. He finished the game with 55 points and a total of 9 3-pointers in 41 minutes of play as the Lakers won 108-94. And tonight, Kobe has 22 points on 7 of 12 shooting and all 7 free throws. 2. Hey, when you're Jack Nicholson, you just pick up a ball and no, wait, he's giving it back. Okay, I thought he was going to keep it. Who's going to tell him he can't have it? I don't think anybody. Wizards with the ball, down 77-53. Steve Buckhantz, Phil Chenier with you tonight. And back at the MCI Center Saturday night to take on Rip Hamilton and the Pistons. Whitney off a screen, takes the jumper, that's too strong. And chased down by Kobe. Lakers went 50-32 last season. The 27th 50-win season in franchise history. Long jumper, no good, and Jarvis Hayes is there. They made the playoffs for the 9th straight year. And in the process extended their streak of consecutive playoff series wins to 13 when they beat Minnesota 4-2. Here's a turnover and a slam. Early, and by being Kobe Bryant, you get to do that a little more than a normal player. We've seen much less contact be called because of that rule.
As a player, I used to feel
inside for Rush, and he scores. And that is going to be your ball game tonight. 21-point Laker victory here this evening as LA improves to 12-3 on the year and 8-0 at home, while the Wizards fall to 6-9 on the season and 3-6 on the road.
Well, we knew that it was going to take a tremendous effort to even just hang with this team. They're playing at a very high level anyway, even without Shaq. They've got players that can fill that role. Not to say that they don't miss Shaq at all, but I tell you, we saw a superb first half. They shot 68% in that first half. Good team movement and unselfish play.
Jarvis Hayes matches his season and career high with 22. Kobe Bryant leads the Lakers with 22.